Welcome to another video. Hey, this guy was like in the intro. He ran away. He didn't want to be in the intro, guys. Sorry. Welcome to another video on the PS3 world. And today, I know the last video I did literally nothing. I don't think I even achieved anything. I think I collected some food, and I don't even have anything to show for it. Like, look, there's just no food here. There's some wheat, and that's it. But this video, I want to collect some wood. I know I said no plan. And look at my axe durability. I've got nothing. I know I said no plan, but sometimes, I don't know, I've started realising that throughout the day, I'm thinking about what I could be doing in my world. I'm like, I could make this, or I could do this. And someone actually suggested in the comments that one day I make a fountain. I think that's a good idea. So that will be added to the grand plan list over there that will probably never get filled up with things. I'll never get done. But I do want to make some bread. Of course, I am going to venture out into the forest. And I'm actually going to achieve some stuff today. So goodbye, Mr. Piggy. You didn't want to be in the video, so you're not going to be in the video. And we are going to... We're actually not going to break the trees right next to the house. I'm also scared the recording's not going to work for some reason. It's just... Okay. It's just a paranoia of every time I hit record, no matter what I'm doing. Especially if I'm doing a main channel video where I'm recording for like 2 hours. I'll get to like the 2-hour mark and I'll be like, what if this entire time it's just not been recording? And I know at that point it's too late, because obviously then at that point the video's done and I've got no video because it's not been recording, but I feel like it's with anything. If you're doing anything that there's like a pressure behind it, you're going to feel that pressure. But anyway, I want to talk about today. It's kind of fitting to where we are. It's kind of a fitting topic. I just wanted to talk about nature, which sounds kind of stupid, but like I was out on a walk this morning with my mum, and look how beautiful this looks. This is why you got to appreciate nature. Look how nice it all is. And we were walking in this like park, I guess you could call it. It's not a park in that what you'd think. It's like kind of out of the way. Like there's like fields around it and stuff, so it's kind of just dog walkers go there a lot of the time, and it's kind of a big massive park. But we weren't really early in the morning, so we saw like no one there. And I feel like I should be replacing the trees. Not enough saplings are dropping. We went early in the morning, and it was, oh my god, it was like so, because it's autumn now, obviously, it's like kind of misty and cool on a morning, and the sun, it wasn't that early, it wasn't like stupidly early, it was like 7:30, 8 o'clock when we went. So the sun was like basically fully out, but like when it was in the mist over the field, like there was like a perfect view. It had this like pylon in it. It was like, oh, this is so beautiful. And it's like times like that you just sort of have to really kind of appreciate nature. And it kind of made me realize there's no artificial way of feeling the feeling that you get when you see, or at least for me there's not. When you see a nice view, it just makes you feel something inside that like no technology, no food, no anything that's been, you know, like TikTok or YouTube or, you know, playing a game. Like, I mean, this game's a nice looking game. Like, look at this. For anyone that's grown up with this game, this is just beautiful. But there's just no feeling like being out in nature, especially when it's something like that, where it's a nice autumn day. There was a really nice area that I went to in the other video. I think it was this way. Or it might have been the complete opposite way. I've got no idea. Actually, that's a point. I was thinking I need to extend the map, because I want to see like if I can somehow create kind of like a big interconnected base where like in this part we've got farms, in this part we've got buildings, in this part we've got a village, you know, kind of spread it out as opposed to it being just a little tiny area that I live in. If I start the map near to where my house is, I say it's a house, it's just like a little wooden pod at the moment. But here we are, so now we can use this map and see, we can explore it. So can I see? I went to put it in my offhand. There's no offhand in this version. There's just no option to put it in your left hand. But yeah, like the feeling that you get when you look at a nice view, especially if it's something that you like personally. Obviously, there'll be people that like snowy scenes, and there'll be people that like really sunny scenes. It just makes me feel, or at least it does for me. It just makes me feel like safe. I don't know how to describe it. I have a thing for like cool looking environments, and that was one of them. Let's make sure we're extending the map here, and also getting some wood as we go. And that led me to think about, I was actually talking more about it earlier, about how different seasons. That's it. Different seasons have like the pros and cons of each season. Like for me, see, it depends what season I'm in. Will depend on what my favorite is. Like when it's just turned summer and you know you're appreciating the nice warm days, it's like, oh, this is the best season ever because it's like nice and cozy. You can go out in the sun, it feels really nice. It's like longer days and everything. And then when it gets towards the end of summer, it's kind of like, okay, I'm ready for like the cool. It's too warm now. And then when it's winter, it's the same thing. Like right now, because it's kind of autumn winter time, it's like it's cool because it's not freezing cold and it looks really nice. But I can already tell by like January, February time, I'm going to be like, please, I need the warmth. It's so cold and horrible. But for now, it's like, it's really nice. So I think my favorite season is probably, I always had this idea that summer was like really bad because it was really warm all the time and you just get really sweaty. Like right now, it's kind of warm, or at least in my house it is. But like in winter, like you can wear 10 hoodies and 10 jackets and you'll be fine. But like in summer, it's like shorts and t-shirt or naked to be okay, to be like a good temperature. At least in the UK it is. Like this year was hot and last year was hot as well. But yeah, one thing this morning, this is kind of what sparked me to think about this, was we were walking in this park and I was boring my mum to death about the book that I've read. That's another topic. Read books, guys. It's really cool. It's actually way cooler than you think. But no doubt I'll waffle about that in another video. Okay, I also need a thumbnail. Talk about nature, because obviously the title of the video is going to be something to do with nature, seeing as that's all I've been able to think about all day. I need to screenshot a nice looking piece of land. But look how cool this looks without any trees. And a million ravines in the floor that I'm probably going to fall in. But yeah, we were walking down this path, and it was kind of misty and not foggy, but like not hard to see in the distance, but it was like, you know, hazy. And my mum, I was just talking to her, and she was like, I'm sure I just saw someone like run across the path, like in the distance. So I was like, okay, we're like alone in this, like in the middle of nowhere basically, and you've told me that you've just seen someone run past, and yet you want to walk in that direction. And she's like, oh no, I'm sure it'll just be a dog. I'm sure it'll just be something. I was like, okay, you saw it, like you know. Oh, okay, this is a thumbnail. I'm gonna take the thumbnail real quick while I talk about this. So I was like, okay, I'll trust you, I guess. Like you saw it, you'll know what it was. Let me just hide my camera, and then screenshot, and then bring the camera back, and then we bring the. Watch me get blown up by a creeper now. Oh, there we go. See, this is how rudimentary my screenshotting system is, because I'm telling myself that this series is not going to be edited in any way, so no going back and editing the video. God, the flipping ravines. What is this world generation as well? Is this like really bugged or something? Like, what is this? Like loads of holes in the floor. Kind of weird. Yeah, I can't be the only one that's like obsessed with how this looks, and the music as well. But yeah, we were like walking, and she said she saw this thing, and I was like, I'm just gonna trust you that it was fine. It's probably just like, I don't know, it might have been a dog, but then that means that there's someone with the dog who would have seen them. And anyway, we carried on walking, and literally like 10 seconds, 20 seconds later, like, and this might sound crazy because, I don't know, it depends where you live in the UK, but for me, I've never seen these like in the wild myself. I've only ever Okay, that was almost our first death, because I'm clumsy and an idiot. But, as I was saying, we looked over to us, wasted a block, we looked over to us straight ahead, essentially, and there was 3 deer that ran across, like, just wild deer. Like, they weren't like, they didn't have like antlers or anything, so I'm guessing they were either young or female. And we saw these 3 deers go past, like kind of in the distance, like far away enough to be able to see what it was, but not close enough to like scare them, and I don't think they noticed us. So we were like, oh my god, that's like crazy to see that, because I've never seen them before. I saw them once in the wild on holiday, but that was in like a different country, so like it's not near home. So we were like freaking out, like, oh my god, there's flipping deer there. And then we walk slowly and quietly towards where they were, and I'm gonna crouch here because I don't want to fall down there again. And we end up like coming to this pond kind of thing, or like a lake. I don't know. It's like a big, massive pond, or like a small lake. and we were like walking quietly, seeing if we could run off into like the bushes, to like the trees and stuff. And out in this field, which was the one I was on about before, which was all really like hazy and looked really nice, one of the nicest views like ever. You could see them like running across like through the field. I think there was 4 at the time, but I only got a picture of 3 of them, or a video of 3 of them. And I'm going to head back because it is getting night and I do not want to die. I don't think I can rely on me to be able to fight anything at all, because I mean, you just saw me fall in the hole. That was like right in front of me and I knew it was there and I still fell in. Yeah, these 3 deer were just in this field and it was like perfectly foggy, perfectly hazy. And it was, I don't want to sound like, I don't know, I feel like I'm hyping this, I'm not hyping this up too much because wait. Does this chest just refill every day? I put bonus chests on and it's given me a bonus chest every single day. It's like refreshing itself. This has to be like a bugged version of Minecraft. Like, what is this? That's 3 bonus chests I've got now. I mean, I'll take it. I'm not complaining. I just don't understand. But it was like seeing those. Oh my god. Wait, I don't have any bones. I ain't killed any skeletons. Dog, don't despawn. I'm gonna try to get bones. Like seeing these deer run through the field was like, it wasn't like a reality check, but it was kind of like a, wait, this is like really nice, really beautiful. Like this is like what life is. I'm meant to be out exploring and seeing animals like this. That was kind of the mindset that I had. Like all the years of me like growing up, I've always just wanted to stay inside and play games because that's just what I do. That's what I've grown up with, and I feel like that's what 90% of people my age do, and even every generation up until like, I don't know, 30 maybe. Please don't kill me, and please drop like a significant amount of bones. We're gonna go see if that dog will accept 1 bone. Please, dog, don't be stingy. But yeah, it was like this moment of like, this is like really nice. And then there's like walks that I go on. I say it every day. I try and do it every single day. Please accept this 1 bone. Please. I am begging. Yes! Oh my god, yes! Yes! Thank you so much. Oh my god, we got our first dog. You are the greatest thing ever. This is the Minecraft equivalent of that feeling. Of seeing beautiful nature things. Come this way, dog. You are going to be named... You're going to be called Nature. That's what you're going to be called. That's what we're talking about today. So it was like this moment of like, I don't know how else to explain it. I've kind of already said it. Like, this is what life is meant to be like. I'm meant to be out here like seeing this. And then there's, yeah, I was saying, there's like views on my walk where, especially at this time of year where all the trees are, please come inside, where all the trees are like orange and red and slightly green and really nice. Oh, they just look so nice. Like, I'm gonna take a drink. They just look so aesthetic. Is that the word? Look at my massive bottle as well. Comically large water bottle. Right, dog, you're gonna live here, and we are gonna light up the house outside because I don't want things spawning nearby. Because you are now here, dog. So we're gonna put little things like this around. I keep getting sidetracked. Like I said, I can't focus on 2 things at once, but then again, no one's really going to be watching this far, so I do appreciate the people that watched the last video. Like, I genuinely wanted this series to be, like, viewerless for the first however many episodes, and then, you know, people might start watching in, like, a few months' time where I've got quite a lot of gear, and, you know, it's kind of more entertaining to watch. And also, I'm more entertaining to watch because it is hard, like I said in the first video, if anyone's watched that. It is hard playing a game and talking at the same time, especially if you're talking about something that you want to, like, concentrate on. Like, I'm trying to talk about something, not serious, but, like, it's an interesting talking point, so I want to make sure that I'm saying it right. And playing the game, I know this shouldn't be a hard game to play. Like, I can make more torches. I have 24 coal right there. Oh. Wait, there's 2 different torches? Okay, I'm an idiot. Anyway, we've got tons of torches now. Getting sidetracked again, that's like a major problem of mine. But yeah, I just want these videos to be practice for me, because that's literally what I did this for. A way for me to, like, throw out videos, no one's gonna watch them, no one cares, and then one day, when I've got like, I don't know how many subscribers on my main channel, I don't know what amount of subs warrants people going and seeing, oh, this guy's got a second channel, I'm gonna go see what this is about. Go like, get to the thousands maybe, that's where people are like, okay, this guy's like serious now. I'm trying to base it on what I've judged other people on. Like when I've gone and checked out their other channels. Or maybe people don't come from my main channel. Maybe people like, I mean, the people that have watched the last few videos seem to have just found it on the recommendation. Which, I mean, I'm happy, but it's kind of awkward because I'm not a very good speaker in terms of like talking about something that's not the game. Like I'm not a very good storyteller. I don't really tell stories while playing games that often. It's a new skill. That's what this is all about. It's skill building, making sure that I'm learning new things, because I feel like that's going to be, especially if you want to be a streamer, if you ever want to go into streaming, you need to be able to like talk and play, because that's the whole point. But then again, when I did streaming, it was kind of just talking about the game, and then talking to the viewers, they kind of add an easier way of like giving you things to talk about. You just interact with the chat. Whereas now, it's like I'm playing the game, and I'm having to think of things to say while I'm filling the void. Like, I could just sit here and play the game like this, like I'm going to mind the rest of this without talking. Alright, there we go. See, that's boring. Like, no one wants to watch that. And that's not good practice for me, because that's not what I'm trying to do. I want to be able to mimic and just get more confident talking in front of a camera, because it's hard for me to do. It's not something I'm used to doing. It's only something, like anything, it's only something that comes with time. Like I was talking to one about this earlier as well, like anything that you do, you kind of just have to trust the process and do it. Like that's the only way to get good at literally anything. Like I'm not very good at many things, but there's quite a few things I've done and tried. Chicken. Never looked at a chicken before apparently, that's the first time I've looked at a chicken. What about a cow? Hello cow. Right, let's add a sign that says fountain for the... Thank you to whoever said it. I don't know, I can't remember who said it, but thank you. And yeah, just, I feel like that's another point, like just having people... Like uploading this, knowing that people might watch this is kind of a weird feeling. It's like, when I first started it, I was like, oh yeah, no one's gonna watch this, it'll be fine, I'll just be talking to no one. And there's no pressure, there's no like awkwardness or anything. Look how cool this guy is. But now it's like, you know, people are watching, people do want to see it. So it's like, there's not pressure behind it, but there's kind of a... I feel like, I don't know, I have to not provide, but like, you know, give good commentary that people want to listen to. And I feel like that's another thing. I'm just going to post what I want to post. People are interested, not to sound like rude or anything, but if you're not interested, you don't have to watch. Like, I'm not saying that to be, you know, oh, get off my video if you don't want to watch it. But like, genuinely, like, I feel like I hold myself give myself too much pressure behind what I'm posting. It's like, post what you want. There's always going to be people that want to watch you. That's the thing. And that was another point I was talking about my mum. I spoke to my mum a lot today. Was it just like being yourself, like not pretending to be something that you're not, because that's just what leads to like disingenuous content. Even in real life, it's like with relationships, you need to be yourself for people to like you. There's no point putting on a persona or a character that's not you. Then people are just going to be like, okay, well, like, no, you're not going to be able to keep... What am I trying to say? You're not going to be able to keep up the act of whatever character that it is that you're trying to be. Like, you know, if you're just... Say you're kind of a manipulative person and you know it. Obviously, if you're going on a date with someone, you're not going to manipulate them in the first, like, however long, because you're going to be like, wait, they're going to, like, break up with me. But then, after a few months, it might start creeping in, and then the person is like, wait, this isn't what they were like a month or two ago. And then that's where it just goes wrong. So, I'm not saying be yourself all the time if you're manipulative. I'm saying if you are like a genuinely nice person and you have good interests, be yourself. Be nice to people, and people will like you. Someone that likes you will find you. It will work. Worked for me. It'll work for you. Anyways, I can't think of anything else to say. I'm not gonna lie. 19 minutes. We've built like look at this. This looks nice. Got a nice little ground and little like pillars everywhere. I've cleared the grass. I've got quite a lot of wood now. And quite a lot of nature things in my inventory, so it's sticking with the theme of the video. Yeah, see you tomorrow, I guess. Goodbye.